Financial independence is the ultimate goal for many people, but as we all know, it is simple to fall into the cycle of making money, spending it all, and having little left over for investments or savings. However, it is not difficult to become financially independent, but it does need discipline and a willingness to make certain sacrifices. You must be willing to give up some behaviors that are impeding your financial growth if you want to take charge of your money and become financially independent. So, what are some things that you can give up to achieve financial independence? Well, let's get started. This will surely stun you. 1. Impulse buying. One of the most significant obstacles to achieving financial independence is controlling impulsive spending. Your spending habits might suffer if you tend to make rash purchases every now and then. It is easy to let yourself be distracted, which may lead to spending money on items you don't really need or can't afford. Suppose you want to be financially self-sufficient in the future. In that case, you need to end purchasing purchases on a whim and instead focus on spending money as you had originally intended. Create and stick to a budget. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, is it essential? And does it align with my long-term financial goals? The truth is, you can attain your long-term financial goals, such as paying off debt, saving for retirement, and building an emergency fund if you refrain from making rash purchases and use the money you save to pay off debt or prepare for retirement. 2. Debt. When you have debt, a portion of your income goes into paying interest, which is money that is essentially wasted in the process of accruing debt. If you want to be free from your financial obligations, you must refrain from taking on further debt and instead focus on paying off your debt as quickly as possible. To cope with your debt, you might take a few different activities. The first thing you should do is create a budget and a list of priorities for how you will pay off your debt. Determine where you can cut your expenditure so that you may use the money you save to pay off your debt. You may want to consider other options, such as debt consolidation or refinancing, to make your monthly debt payments easier to handle and obtain lower interest rates. But remember that not all forms of debt are detrimental. 3. Keeping up with the Joneses. You need to give up attempting to impress others and focus your attention instead on the financial goals you have set for yourself. This pressure is brought on by putting undue strain on oneself to maintain a specific lifestyle and by comparing oneself to other people. However, this style of thinking may lead to excessive debt and overspending, both of which can work against the goals you have set for yourself financially. If you want to achieve a financial independence, you must set aside the need to please other people and concentrate on your financial goals. This is the only way to get there. This means not purchasing items that are not required, not taking on further debt, and not going over your set budget to maintain a particular way of life. This may result in a more fulfilling and less stressful life for you since you'll be in control of your finances and not subject to other people's demands. 4. Cancel unused subscriptions. Put an end to any subscriptions that aren't being used. They are the quiet killers of wealth. Often, people sign up for subscription services with good intentions but then forget to use them, and as time goes by, these subscriptions continue to charge their credit cards relentlessly. If you haven't gone over every line item on your credit card statement, you could be astonished to find that you have some subscriptions charged to your card. However, these same subscription services never skip a beat when billing you. While others don't carry the same weight as those crucial to your personal or professional well-being, some do. By carefully evaluating your subscriptions, you'll be able to identify those genuinely valuable and those simply draining your resources. Eliminate the unnecessary ones and reallocate those funds towards your financial independence goals, such as investing, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. 5. People who keep you down. There is more to being financially free than merely having money. It is also related to the way you think about things. If you surround yourself with financially reckless individuals, you will be influenced by their behaviors. If you've ever been discouraged by anyone, you'll have to lug about that weight while working towards achieving financial independence. It is a significant load that has the potential to lead you astray. Put together a network of people who have either attained or are working towards achieving financial independence. Because have a better idea of what's doable. You'll feel more motivated than ever to raise the bar for yourself. You might also learn from those who have previously achieved what you want to achieve and get their advice on what works and what should be avoided. Your personality will be significantly shaped by the people you spend the most time with, so select wisely. Make your decision with consideration. 6. Staying up to date. Most financially independent people stick to a strict budget. Their lifestyles are rather uncomplicated, and their vehicles are quite old. In contrast, most people desire to appear current, whether buying the most recent model of vehicle, moving into a bigger house as their income increases, or following the most recent fashion trends in apparel. If people wish to be financially independent of their parents, they cannot keep playing games to keep up with current events. In this scenario, brand new and older automobiles can make the trip from A to B. Your monthly expenditures will be cheaper on average, and the money you save by not keeping up with the times will allow you to invest more money. 7. Frequent content binges. If you spend more than an hour binge watching videos on YouTube or Netflix every day, you are putting roadblocks in your way that will prevent you from reaching your financial goals. I think these are not terrible things you should never do again, but you should practice moderation whenever you engage in such activities. Do you want to choose a day or days of the week when you'll view more material than other days? Give it a go. But there will be a problem if it becomes something you do regularly. Even content that pertains to one's finances has to be taken in moderation. 8. Parking all of your money in the bank. If you keep your money in the bank, you will receive an interest rate lower than the inflation rate. This suggests that the value of your money decreases as it is stored in your bank account. If you have the money, you can buy the dips, but a more important benefit is having more money available to pay your expenses. Keep an emergency reserve of 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses and invest the rest of your money in things that will enhance your wealth over the long term. You can also purchase extremely risk-free assets such as stocks with discounted dividends or certificates of deposit if you're extremely averse to taking chances. Alternatively, you might put your money into riskier growth assets. 9. Overspending on vacations. Taking a vacation will surely provide you with the much-needed break you need from your daily routine, but if you go overboard with your vacation plans, it can substantially hinder your ability to achieve your financial goals. So how about you find ways to travel on a budget? It's one of the most important steps towards gaining financial independence. One way is to plan ahead and make early arrangements of your hotels and flights to benefit from savings. Another way is to ride public transportation. You can also consider traveling at times of lower demand when prices are lower. Moreover, you may be able to save money by avoiding expensive hotels and choosing alternative, less expensive housing, such as hostels or vacation rentals. If you want to reduce your travel costs even more, you might want to think about traveling to a less expensive place. There is a multitude of charming sites at affordable prices, each of which offers visitors a holiday experience that is unique and unforgettable. 10. Eating out. If you frequently eat out at restaurants, achieving financial independence may be more difficult for you to achieve, since eating out may be a significant expense that quickly eats your budget. If you want to support yourself financially, you need to reduce the number of times you eat out and increase your time preparing meals at home. When you cook at home, you have greater control over the ingredients and the amount of food you consume, making it an option that is less expensive and better for your health. One of the best ways to start cooking at home is to make a meal plan and stick to it. Make a shopping list, decide what you will eat for the week, and stick to buying only the ingredients you need. If you do this, you will not only save money, but you will also save time and reduce the amount of food that is wasted. In addition to assisting you in saving money, it may enable you to lead a healthier lifestyle and provide you with opportunities for more delightful dining experiences. Well, by giving up the habits mentioned in today's video, you can take control of your finances and pave the way towards a more secure and fulfilling future. And as we wrap up, Ask yourself, which of these habits am I ready to give up? And what steps will I take to move closer to my financial independence goals? Share your thoughts in the comments below. That's all, and remember to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next video.